Hello, everybody. Welcome into Thursday night, July 25th. Got January on the mind for some reason. 2024. Ken Style Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with Ken Style Live. Present are William, Jeff Ryman, Great Guy, Richie Rich, Little Rich Richards, Darren Gilholm, and Josh Ghetto Kinder joins us as if he was queued up to do so. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yep, audio's confirmed. Took me a second though, but it's confirmed. So, new background. There's a new. Hello, Stealth Mode. Stealth Mode is in the house. Good to see that he's there, up and walking around and mending, recuperating, however you want to put it. There is a new speaker bot in SpeakerBot tonight. Oh, this is not good. I will wait to see if anyone can figure it out.
Hello, Kevin.
Alex Cheek joins us. Only 2 minutes late tonight. That's pretty good. Tony is saying that the audio is normal. I don't think you have to have a space between the command, the I, this. You have to have this. The exclamation and C have to be together, and then you can get a space in there, and put your saying in there, and it should go fine. Should go fine.
Ken stort leve sagde hello Tonti.
Yeah, hello Tonti. I can't type one finger when I'm not looking at the keyboard, so you get what you get. Oh, mercy. Interesting day today. I have the studio, with the exception of taking some empty boxes out, back to 100% the way it is meant to be. I do have the green screen. You are looking at the for real green screen behind me. That is not the Zoom provided green screen. This is my green screen. Green. Yeah.
English again.
I'm telling you. All right. Do you have the DaVinci Resolve of Windows 11 on its own monitor? And I could just flip it around when I want to work. Keyboard and mouse will be here for the new monitor tomorrow.
Engrish.
Yeah, it does. They do. There are some really interesting ones, stealth mode. I haven't narrowed it down to a specific set of voices yet, so right now it's pretty random. You never know what you're going to get. It's like Forrest Gump. Chat box is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. For now. Eventually I'll get it dialed in. But it works. And I did remember to have it started today, so looking forward to getting the keyboard tomorrow, and once I do,
Tony
everything
Wallow
will be
said,
good.
hello, Greg Guy.
Well, that one works. Tony, check your messages on your phone, please. I sent you one. I really don't have anything tonight. Kind of looking forward
Jonathan
to...
said Wonka Wonka Wonka.
Greg Guy said they don't wanna say anything.
Well, by not saying anything, aren't you saying something?
Well, all I have to say is I'm looking forward to getting out of here. Sunday. 'Cause I don't imagine I'll be coming back home in between after church is over Sunday morning. So as soon as we leave for church Sunday morning will be the last time I'll be here till Friday afternoon.
Yeah, I don't think that you're going to go to church and then come back and then try to go down to Little Rock. I think you'll go straight
Tony
from...
Wallow said cool.
It's a work in progress, Tony. It's a work in progress. I've got some ideas with it, but I got it to that point tonight and said, yeah, that's going to work for now. I hadn't added it to the commands yet. It's exclamation Zulu Hotel I don't think capitalization matters. So give it a shot. Let's see here. Yep. Capitalization does not matter. So, got some work to do on it. I got some things I want to add, some things I want to take away, and some changes I want to make. I just was messing around today. That is done on the old machine, by the way. I'm not going to use the new one until I get my keyboard and mouse, because bouncing back and forth with the keyboard dongle is not fun. So I did order it. It will be here tomorrow. I got a message this afternoon, or this evening actually. It says it has shipped and it'll be here tomorrow sometime. Speaking of tomorrow, pay attention, Alex Cheek. I am playing golf at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That means what, Alex?
Okay,
You
I'll
won't
go.
be available. You won't be available at.
We
You
have
won't be
two
available at
Alexes
4
in here
o'clock.
tonight. That is
Tony
correct.
Vallo
You
said
won't be
Wonka
available
Wonka
until probably
Wonka.
the stream tomorrow night.
No, I'll be back. I mean, we're going to start at 4, and we'll be done by probably, I'm going to guess 7. But then I got to have dinner. So, yeah, probably logically I won't be available until the stream. You're right. Hello, Jeff.
Hello.
Uh-oh. There we go. See if
I completely forgot my case manager was coming this morning, so I got woken up before 9 o'clock.
Like a normal person.
Yes, exactly. Now, if I check this, what happens? Nothing. Okay. I'm trying to figure out a way. I think this might do it. There we go. You get an idea of what it is. Although it's just a still. I could actually do the, automated in the background as well, but I like the still. So that works pretty good. Hello, Sam. Go ahead. I'll be getting.
I was gonna say, well, I'll be getting up either at no later than 8 o'clock every day this next week while I'm over there. But I don't imagine that'll be hard because their beds are their mattresses are very uncomfortable. So I don't imagine I'll get very much sleep next week.
Shoot, when I went to camp, he got you up at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Always activities going on. We used to have to get up at 6 for the raising of the colors, or the flag, whichever you want to call it. I need to work on some things there for tomorrow as well. I am getting used to the folders in Windows 11. I did verify a lot of things today when I was messing around with it. Most of the day has been on this system, but I spent a good majority of time on that system just trying to figure it out. And I am looking forward to it. I'm going to do a test of the two systems. I'm going to do 2 identical projects, one on the old machine, one on a new machine. And I'm going to see how long it takes them to render. Now, that's not a fair test. I know there's no graphics card in the new machine yet. I just want to see what the difference is. It's not going to be an elaborate test by no means. It's going to be something that's relatively simple. Then when I get the graphics card, I'm going to recreate the same test and render it out to see the difference that the graphics card makes. And we will see if it's worth it or not. Uh-oh, Doug looks like he's a little bit off on the clocks. I need to fix that. And Doug off. Doug's been off all week.
No Doug today either. At least I didn't see any.
Oh my gosh, are you so wrong on that? There was a Doug today.
Yep.
Very interesting Doug today. As a matter of fact, there were comments made that went right over Doug's head, and I told myself, I said, "Self, don't pick on the man. He hadn't been here for 3 days." So I'm not gonna point obviously out what the rest of the world figured out. with some of the comments. I will give you a hint, though, Doug. Mood swings. Now, I doubt Doug is watching this live. I think he watches it in the morning or listens to it in the morning. And he may remember what that comment is in reference to.
Well, he did make one technical correction to a remark you made.
And I could argue that with him. I could argue that. It's still all week is still applicable. He didn't schedule.
Wasn't there all week, but
he didn't schedule it for Monday, but he also did not stream on Monday. Therefore, I, Your Honor, would argue that he did not stream Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. He canceled Tuesday and Wednesday, but he did not stream on Monday.
He was arguing that you said he canceled all the days.
Oh, did I actually say he canceled all day? I'd have to go back and look.
I don't know. That's just
I don't remember.
Were we talking about something?
Yeah, really. What? What's for dinner? So I still have some work to do on the West Coast side of the clocks, and I'm still awaiting word from a few people to see if they want their pictures or not. Otherwise, I will add pictures, and hopefully they will be relatively good pictures. I need to see one on the east side real quick.
Has Catherine responded to you about a picture?
No.
I was going to say, if you grabbed a frame out of some of the videos she's done, you could probably find one that's pretty representative. Of course,
yeah,
you always want to get the okay from everybody.
Yeah, I do like to have people's permission. I mean, even though they've been on the Zoom does go out, and you're kind of giving your implied consent, I just would like to have either I speak to them or I send them an email or something. Hello, Jeff Pearl.
Hello.
Hey, I like that background. I have something similar to that.
Yes, you do. I need to get this machine behind me going. It was about probably a month, maybe 2 months ago, and we were in a Zoom session, and it crashed on me like 6 times. Just no screen popped up or anything. Just boom.
Huh.
And Wintermute was here, and they're talking about what is it, the i9 13s and 14 chips.
Right.
But I don't think I'm in that category, so I don't know.
What's the processor?
It's an i5 13900 KS.
You're not in it.
I would think you're not in it.
No, I didn't think so. I looked at the list.
Has anybody complained about i7s of those generations?
I don't think so. I think it's mainly the i9.
i9s is the only ones I've seen anything about.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess he's supposed to stop.
I saw somebody's video about that today where they were griping about that and said, I fixed that by going to AMD.
Right.
They must not have seen the latest couple of videos, like from what's his name, Gamer's Nexus.
Yeah.
Out about AMD is being very cautious about the ones that were supposed to release at the end of the month.
Yeah, the 9000 series. Yeah. Yep.
Supposedly the latest one, possible answer is to get the latest BIOS for your motherboard and use the Intel non-overclock settings.
Okay.
Supposedly Intel is going to fix some microcode, but that's not available yet, I gather.
Yeah, I'm sure they're working on it pretty fast.
Although I can say when you fix programming, it doesn't always come out exactly like you want.
No.
I just had a recall on the on my truck.
Yeah, was it the backup camera?
Well, no, I was just waiting on it. It was being repaired under
Jonathan
warranty
said
from 18
Wonka
months
Wonka
ago.
Wonka.
Okay.
But it also had a recall on it. And on some F-150s, you can be driving down the road at 70 and it'll drop into first gear.
Oh, that's bad.
And I don't understand all the details. Some of those have also been associated with people driving in climates where there's some corrosion involved.
Right, that makes sense.
But what was interesting, I asked the service manager about that, and they have apparently seen some here in Vegas. And I said,
wow.
that'll really rip the transmission apart, won't it? He said, actually, we haven't seen it that much. He said, we've seen frame damage from when that happens because
Wow.
of the torque involved.
Right. You get that, side to side.
Well, so anyway, what it amounted to was reprogramming one of the computers that handles the transmission.
Now, what speed is yours? Is it a 10-speed transmission?
It's a 6-speed.
Oh, 6-speed. Okay.
Right. They didn't go to 10 speeds until a few years after mine.
Okay.
But anyway, what I'm getting around to the long way around the barn here is that it's not much, but I can feel a subtle difference in how it's shifting now after they reprogrammed it. Nothing real bad, not a real hard shift or whatever, but after you've had a vehicle a long time and you're accustomed to how it feels driving it, you can sense little changes in stuff if you're attentive.
Right.
And it's not shifting exactly like it used to.
Yeah.
And the difference isn't much. It's barely noticeable, but it's there.
Yeah, as a driver, you definitely notice.
Now, whatever it is, so long as it doesn't cause any other issues, I'd rather have that than drop all the way into first gear or whatever.
Oh, God, no.
But,
Ian Stout's not here.
Yeah,
I believe I'm here. I'm not sure.
I don't see you. For real, I don't see you in a block.
Do you not see my name that
There's somebody
says
that
Tech
sounds
Talk?
like Chris Garrett, but I can't see him either.
Yeah, I see Error 404 person.
Gary is.
Who is Chris Garrett?
Who's Error 404?
Tony Wallow said, "Hey Ken."
Yeah, I'm here, Chris. I just have the camera. I was showing off my new little thing that I created, and then when we started talking tech, I like to keep it.
That's me right there.
What's going on?
There's a little fella.
It looks a lot like Max.
Yeah.
Max is not little by no means. That's a big doggone dog.
Hey, Max.
Yeah, he is.
What the heck was that? All right.
Hello, Matt. Hello, Cliff. Yeah, I just showed my billing. What'd you say now, John? You got to talk in your microphone. I remember with a bright light over there.
Yeah, don't look at the light. Don't look at the light.
Don't look at the light. Simple solution. All right, I just made a slight change on the fly to the clocks.
Oh,
we'll see how that goes.
Check this out.
Might take it a minute to go into effect, so you may have to cycle, whatever you want to call it, through twice. There you go, Chris. I'm here. I'm actually here.
Okay.
Winter mute. Go towards the
go
light.
Towards the light.
Your cursor is over Rich, or was.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that when I do make a change over there. That's the one thing I wish I could not have show up on the stream. Does it also show up on Zoom? Like the cursor's over me now, or it will be.
Yeah, it doesn't show on Zoom. It just shows on YouTube.
Okay. I have to be conscious of that. Thank you.
So Ken, you said you're waiting on something to come tomorrow.
Keyboard mouse will be here
tomorrow.
Okay,
I was going to ask you if you had a mouse too. So.
Yeah.
Did you buy a combo with one dongle?
I did. Yeah.
Hope it works better than the one I had that way. I bought one of those combo Logitech keyboard and mouse things from Costco. They still carry them, but it wasn't one of the newer dongles, the universal kind. It was a matched pair. And with my old desktop, it would not work well.
Huh.
Either the keyboard or the mouse would lose contact. And I'd have to pull the dongle out and plug the dongle back in. And was it a Logitech? Wasted $60 in the combo.
Okay. Why
was a
did that
Logitech?
not work?
Jeff, was it Logitech?
Yes.
That's odd that Logitech.
Well, it's not one of their newest ones where they have the universal dongle. And this one is a keyboard and mouse combo that has a single dongle. And you can't substitute another dongle. It's actually a matched set.
Yeah, I know.
The newer ones are what they call the universal dongle, so they can be reprogrammed to work with their newer mice and keyboards. And it was unusual, but so when I did my build, I have a Logitech mouse and keyboard, but they're both wired.
Speaking of wireless stuff, I heard that I think it's California that people are using, let's see, jammers to jam the Wi-Fi signal and cut people's Wi-Fi off, mess people's camera up, then they going in and stealing. Signal jammers, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Has Jonathan ever been in Zoom?
No.
Okay.
He
Yeah, I
has
just
not.
asked him if he might ever join us. And see
I'm
what
gonna
he
go. I'm gonna get me a signal jammer. I'm gonna go 501 Church Street and
You know, luckily the cameras. Luckily, Chris, the cameras we have. It's funny you mentioned that. The cameras we have will actually still work, even if the Wi-Fi is cut off. The
Onefish26
only
said
reason
Wonka
why
Wonka Wonka.
the security system needs to be connected to the Wi-Fi is so that you can look at the cameras on your phone. But regardless of that, regardless of whether it's connected or not, the cameras themselves will still record under the local.
yeah, but your internet won't work.
Yeah, I'd like to see Jonathan join us on. I'd like to see a lot of people join us on Zoom, but a lot of people are camera shy. But you don't have to have your camera on.
No.
Sam, Chris Garrett, occasionally other people that show up.
Sure.
So I did make another change. I realized the mistake that I made. So hopefully on this cycle around it's in the Eastern Daylight Time or the Eastern Time Zone, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
And it's just a temporary thing. I've got a better picture that I want to use for this particular person.
English.
Yeah, I was having trouble earlier today. I'm having trouble tonight with the English language.
Yeah,
I tell you. I was going to be really kind of comically mean and put a different picture in there just to see if it worked, but I decided not to. All right, it should be coming right up here right after Bill's picture if it's going to work this time. Oh, and look, it does.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching Kerry. I was watching Kerry today, and apparently he had people complaining about even with his members only chat. He had people complaining about not being able to chat.
Well, we knew that was going to happen.
Well, so wait, was today's an open forum where everybody could chat, or was it members only?
No, it was members only chat.
Just the very beginning.
Oh, well, yeah, because he opens it up. That's kind of hypocritical, but he opens it up for everybody to talk, and then when he starts doing the actual live stream, he cuts everyone off, and I support their complaint.
Yeah.
Rick says no.
I've learned some things on the channel, but the problem is how he goes after your so-called quote unquote, reviewers and so forth and so on. But how many times you're going to beat the dead horse, right?
Well, until it runs.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh well. To each his own.
I didn't realize he opened it up at the very beginning of the stream and then closed it in the middle of it.
He's done that now for a while.
What was his response to them, Alex?
Well, I can tell you that. Zip.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nada. Nil. Jilts. Nothing. He's not going to respond to that. Now, he might have responded to it. Well, no. You can still see the stream. You just can't comment in the stream, right?
Yeah,
Once
you
he
can watch
starts,
like
okay.
that.
Yep, yep.
So he might have responded in there. I don't watch Carrie anymore. I'm almost to the point where if someone were to send me a message and say, "Go check this out," Carrie just
Tony
said
Wallow said
this,
sip.
I probably would not. So,
Well, I have unsubscribed, and I am no longer a member
Yep.
because of that reason.
Yeah.
And also what he said that he say he's paying to make people make. He's paying people to watch his videos for free or something.
right? Yeah. Well, he's referring to he's buying equipment and not cheap
Tony Wallow
equipment
said
like
sip.
me
That's his
to
choice.
produce his show. And I mean, he's not going out into the public and interviewing people. He's not going out and showing historical sites or anything like that. So he's really not got, other than his time and a little bit of money invested. I watch a guy that does a daily stream that he goes out into the state he lives in and he goes to a different area, usually the day before, the day before, shoots a 15-minute video and uploads it. That's investment right there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's got time invested. He's got cameras invested. He's got tripods invested. He's got microphones invested. He's got microphones that you could probably take a pin and drop it on the floor, and it would pick that pin up hitting the floor. Super sensitive microphones. But that's his choice. I mean, you know, it's his choice. I've got a little bit invested in this, and I don't really have anything invested in it. It's paid for by Tony Wallow. That's why at one point in time I referred to this and still have it as the Tony Wallow Studio, because it is basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick, I agree with that. All right, we're coming up on the bottom of the hour. If anybody's got anything they'd like to add. Yeah, I added a picture specifically for your name, Stealth, since we cannot put your actual photo out there because then it negates the name Stealth Mode. You will no longer be known as Stealth Mode.
Stealthy.
You'll be known as your person, whatever picture I put in there. And to be fair and honest, I was going to put Bobby Warren's picture in there, but I decided not to do that. Some of us here would have got the humor. Some of us wouldn't have, and most of the viewers would not understand that.
Yeah, that's true.
Stealth Mode, your picture comes up right after William. So all you got to do is watch the scroll of the clocks. I don't remember the exact order. It's not alphabetical. It's not regional. It's just willy-nilly how I decided to do it. And, you know, send me a mean email. Put a dislike on there. I don't care. I'm kind of keeping an eye on it too. I'll give you a heads up. All right, here comes Bill. So next up will be Stealth Mode. And no, that is not the real Stealth Mode, ladies and gentlemen. That is just a picture I pulled off the internet. I think everyone knows that. Sam, I will get your picture eventually. I think I'm going to pull the one off the zoomhomies.com
That's fine.
and put it on there.
Okay.
In fact,
I put links in the room chat. The only two YouTube channels that I follow for tech other than Doug. There's only two other YouTube channels that I follow to keep up with my technology. They're in the YouTube, in the room chat if you want to check them out.
I'm gonna do some unsubscribing to people that I don't watch. I got a lot of subscriptions.
Yeah, I've got almost 400.
I've got way more than that. I probably got close to 1,000.
Oof.
Well,
no, I don't doubt that. And they're all called
I had
Tammy
this
1,
account.
Tammy 2, Tammy 3.
But I've had this same Google account for about 11 years now.
Go into a little bit of overtime here. I'm going to see if I can do this on the fly, which I probably cannot. But I'm going to try real quick, which means it'll be a disaster. Anytime I try to do something fast, it never works out very well at all. I almost screwed that. No, that's exactly where it's got to go. And then from there, it's got to go. Don't stop talking just because I'm doing this in the background. We all know I can't walk and chew gum at the same time.
No, I just been watching the scrolling pictures. I was trying to see what you used for stealth.
A robot. He said it was fitting. He liked it.
No, that's fine.
Makes me feel good.
Yeah, actually, I like the one you picked for me more than.
A lot of those were experimental and oh doggone it!
I'd rather have that one than the one with the Las Vegas logo, actually. So I'm good.
That worked out good then. Who'd we have joining us? Oh, Sean's here early. Hello.
Whoa.
Working on the
Working on
tracks.
trains.
Yep. It's a shame all that water damage.
Yeah, it is.
Jeez.
Yes, it is.
Did he have a roof leak in that room?
Yeah. Yeah, water came through.
Yeah.
Tony Wallo said lol.
All right, Sam, your picture is changed, and when it scrolls through, I think it scrolls through twice, actually. I think what it does is it scrolls through to the point of the change, and then it starts over again and scrolls through again. That's kind of what I've noticed every time I've done this. So, Sam, I've got your picture in there now. That, I think, will complete the East Coast names for the most part. I'm not going to close that just in case it does not look right. Yeah, I dropped the Zoom Homies website in there that Brian Lightfoot has created and is going to maintain for us. And you can feel free to let him know what you would like to see on there. It's going to be a parody site, a satirical site, a sarcastic site for those of you that will take it seriously. Alex, Ghetto. Just to name a couple.
Yeah, right.
Do I have an S, Tony, for... I don't think I have S yet. Now, I am taking suggestions for SpeakerBot, by the way.
Oh, okay. I hope Sean has a remote for that fan behind him. That thing's up.
What's
That thing's
up,
up
Sean?
there.
Oh, the fan up there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right by the switch.
Switch, yeah. That's got to be what, about 15 feet or so off the ground?
Yeah.
That's a big room.
Are you in your new house, John?
All right, Sam, your photo is coming up. If it's going to work, there's no guarantee that it will. Chances are it
It goes
won't.
all the way back. It goes all the way back there, too.
Jeez.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
You.
Jeff, you cannot imagine. I mean, we see it here, but you cannot imagine. It's so much better to see in person.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, man.
That's huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
I, at one time, had an interest in possibly getting it from him, but I do not have near the room to do that. So
Me either. I'd have to go.
you know,
around.
unfortunately, it'd be sitting in little boxes in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stealth, that's for his train. So, yeah, that worked out pretty good. So that takes care of all that. And with that, I think I'm going to call it a night. I am going to point one thing out real quick. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom chat, on the Zoom panel, send me an email at kstoutzz00m@gmail.com, and I'll get you the credentials, and we'll get you on the panel, and you can be part of the not only live stream Zoom, you can participate if you choose to
Tony Wallo Saido.
on the
One
after
Fish 26
live
said
stream
goodbye,
Zoom.
Ken.
Everybody, I'm not as sophisticated as Doug. I don't have any fancy go here, and stop
Yeah.
the speaker bot.
In this corner.
Yes. Introducing.
Come on, the panel. Join beside me.
There you go. That's my spokesperson for speaker bot. I mean, for Zoom. Also want to thank the Zoom homies for being here again, night in and night out. And I know that gets old saying, but you guys have no idea. I do appreciate it so very much. I'm going to do it differently tonight. Darren, Chris, Sam, one of the Jeffs, Sam, Alex, Ghetto, Rich, the other Jeff. No, wait, that's not Jeff. That's Greg. Greg, the other Jeff, and William Dawson. Thank you, gentlemen. I'll see everyone else that's going to join us on Zoom here in a few minutes as soon as I hit the Doug button.